Hi guys, this is Mag here for yet another video for Clash Club, and this time we're gonna share the deck that we used and how to complete the Dragon Hunt challenge. I've luckily completed it. I had 11 is to 1 and I had to use that 50 gem to complete it. Okay, so I'm gonna show the deck. The main idea of this deck is Sparky and Skeleton to take the control of the egg in the center, and the Wizard and Archers and Goblin Gang to control the rest of them. And obviously, I love Tornado and Log, so they're gonna be there in every of my deck. Okay, so let's go and have a look. Okay, so since I didn't have the Sparky in my initial round of decks, so I'm gonna use a Goblin Gang, Skeleton, and the Archer. So always drop the Skeleton and the Archer on the opposite side so that just in case if the opponent drops a log, one of them still survives to clean up the egg for us. So initial victory, and even the opponent realizes it and he says well played. But the most important thing in this is not to take any of opponent's indication early on. So I dropped Sparky anticipating the egg will pop up anytime soon. It didn't, and it's a failure for me. Yes, the wizard is still alive, but yeah, the mini P.E.K.K.A is gonna easily kill my wizard on. And the log is gonna clear my goblin gang. Somehow I have to survive this mini P.E.K.K.A. Archers are still there, but I have to take 2 hits from mini P.E.K.K.A. That's quite a bit of damage on the tower. The good point is I'm gonna win the egg. So depending upon the egg, it can play depending upon the dragon that's gonna coming out of the egg, it's gonna play a crucial role, guys. I've seen Inferno Dragon pop out of it and clear a tower easily on the other side when I was focusing on the other side though. This time the idea is to use the Sparky to clear both the cards at the same time, but unfortunately Musket survived as the giant advanced, so I have to waste my Goblin Gang. Actually, I could get some hits on his tower. So he's gonna win the egg this time, as mini P.E.K.K.A is gonna clear it easily, and his log is gonna push my archer further behind. Thankfully, it is not an Inferno Dragon and it's just an Electro Dragon. Now I have to still control the mini P.E.K.K.A. In spite of using the Tornado, I still got a hit, and the opponent is so happy because he realizes he has taken a huge lead in this game and a good chance that he could win it. But unfortunately, the Dragon Hunt challenge doesn't go like that. Irrespective of who takes the lead initially, someone can easily fall behind. So we use a Zap to control my Sparky. So this is good for me. My Sparky survived, my wizard is gonna clean the Musketeer, and the egg is broken. So he drops Musketeer immediately to counter it, and in spite of getting the egg, it's still not beneficial for me. I have to take care of this mini P.E.K.K.A and Musketeers, and that will be done. So I hope the egg pops up soon so my Sparky can control it. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. It's too slow for the normal time though. The good part, my wizard is still gonna survive, and Sparky's been dropped, so I'm gonna get the egg again. He made a mistake. I don't know what is the intention behind dropping the miner behind the tower though. It's a big win for me here. If my Sparky could make any inroads and he drops a giant to control it, Devil Sparky is gonna win it. Mine is not gonna do a lot of damage for me. My Goblin Gang will clear it off, and my Sparky will clean up the Musketeer. And I know the egg is gonna pop up anytime soon, and Sparky is still alive, which means I'll get the egg. That's pretty neat. So the pressure is applied for him on either tower side. So he has to control the left, so hence drop the Musketeer on the left. Now there's going to be more pressure piled up on the right for him with my Sparky, my Skeletons. This is interesting. I got both the mini P.E.K.K.A and giant in one shot, even though they were both standing on the other end of each other. So I hope Sparky drops it. Yes. So it's just 447 health. but still a victory is not a victory until we gain it. So opponent hasn't lost hope, and he is actually very close to hitting my tower with just 615 health on the right side though. So he is still in the game. I think this one should deal it for me. I'm gonna drop one more Goblin Gang. I don't think so I got any card to control it. Even in the worst case we control it, I'm gonna log it 2 times, and that log gonna do the damage for me. Okay. Thanks Goblin for finishing it out. Hope you guys enjoyed it and understood the technique behind this hunt challenge. I'm just gonna quickly show the other one at a faster pace, just to show how effective this deck is. So even if you're gonna bring the wizard, see again the opponent takes an early advantage here, but this doesn't mean that we have lost the challenge. We can still control it. Here he was in a very good lead here. This time I'm gonna leave the egg. So sometimes this is what I really wanted to show. Sometimes you have to leave the egg if you're not in a position to gain it, and control it with wizard and tornado. So you can see the importance I had for wizard and tornado to control the situation even when egg is lost. Now somehow try to regain the egg. So there's two basic idea in this deck. One, to control and win the egg. Another one, in case if we lost the egg to the opponent, control it from there. So this is pretty neat. I'm gonna get the witch out, and my surviving goblin also got killed. So he's gonna get the egg again, or may not. Yeah, just in case. Just in time I lost the egg. I really wanted to push for it, and now the pressure is applied on me on either side, Inferno on the right and the advancing battle ram on the left. Thankfully the Goblin Gang able to control it. I know the egg will pop up anytime soon. Again, having Sparky, maybe I thought if I could get it, but again I might just lose the egg. Okay, so sudden twist, and here I won the egg. So this is where I love Sparky though. It can be an easy game changer. Now one of the mistake that he did is trying to deviate my attention on either side. So you can see he has done damage to both my towers, but not major damage to one tower though. But he kept on applying pressure on both sides for me. I know the egg is gonna pop out. My Sparky is still alive, and it is gonna win the egg for me. That is nice. And this Electro Dragon can control the Inferno Dragon. So another Sparky on the left. I just dropped on the left to make sure, because I want to control the left though, because he has done more damage to my left tower than the right. So now I have to control the advancing battle ram. I think I will win that. I have to control the bats. So this is good for me because I know the egg is going to pop up, and not only killing the bats, and also I could just win the egg though. This is even better. I could get his barbarian and the egg at the same time. Oh, a narrow loss again. But again, I'm always gonna have a plan B to control with my wizard and tornado in case if I lose the egg. So the battle is still puzzling for both the opponents. He's actually in a lead, but I know my deck is a real game changer. People have also tried with Inferno Tower though, but unfortunately Inferno Tower is too defensive. It's gonna get you egg, but it's not gonna win you the tower though. So it's not something I would advise, but still it has been quite productive for a few of my opponents. Now here I think it's gonna be a done deal. So the most important thing or people forget is trying to control the egg, losing the tower on the either side though. So controlling the egg is a good thing to win it, but in case even if we lose it, there's always a good chance to go and hit the tower. We have the right defensive card. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please post your comments and subscribe if you like it. Thanks, guys.